Hello there, it's NOOCH. And NOOCH did a live stream of the Mind Games event where we played through to the DigiJ level. We got a bronze trophy on that. We just ran out of energy and it just couldn't keep refreshing. And then NOOCH came back later, got a gold trophy on it, got a gold trophy on the next level. That's 2.H3 and 2.3. And then later NOOCH made a video on how to complete the final node of the Mind Games event with using Kelvin. And a disclaimer here again, you can watch the video, but NOOCH says it on there. It took like somewhere between 500 and 700 energy. You had to go over and over, do it many, many times. NOOCH felt it was worth it to give you guys the content and to get that gold trophy. So it's not an easy, not a gimme. If you have Willa and Basil, use them on that on those nodes. You'll do much, much better than NOOCH. But since then, NOOCH has gotten a lot of questions. How'd you get that gold trophy on 2.H3 and 2.3? What team did you use? So we're going to take a look at that and talk a little more about it. So let's jump right into that. Okay, we got a video put together. These are the two nodes. 2.H3. Oh, this will be really hard. And then 2.3. Well, we're just jumping right between. And even harder. These two nodes right here. Whoa, are right here. Whoa, we're swinging all over the place right here. These two nodes. How did you complete those? Get gold trophies. We're going to show you the team, and it's right here. It is Ghost, Wu, Lloyd, Garmadon, and Majisto with Majisto's Tower. We'll talk about the specific ability of Majisto's Tower, and it is that final one where if you have enchantment and you get hit, you don't die, you just gain hardy and keep the same level of health. You can see all these guys, they're all level 60. They're all at the max stars we can get them at, which is 5 for Garmadon, 6 for Wu and Majisto, 7 for Lloyd, and 6 for Ghost. They're all at level 60, gear 7. Here's Majisto's Tower. Whenever you have an stack of enchantment, you cannot die. You'll get hardy and keep your health. You also get, with the stacks of enchantment, you get bonus damage. Let's jump into this node here. You get the bonus damage, you get counterattacks, and with counterattacks and Majisto's passive, every time you counterattack, you gain back 10% health. So there's a lot of stuff going on with those stacks of enchantment around your team, and you get those stacks of enchantment by using the magical hero's special abilities, which is for Master Wu. It's his healing ability, it's his second attack, and it's his ultimate. And Majisto has his healing with the counterattack he puts on there, and he has his hit for clumsy, and he also has his ultimate. So here's the basic. You come in, you got 2 ashes. You want to try to get one. You should hopefully have 1 ash without enchantment. If you don't, you're going to have to go out. You got to go after an ash first. Get rid of them. They do the most damage. You hit the one with Majisto's special, then you use Wu's second special and knock ash right out of there, because then after that, you're going to have to go after Headley and Jester. There's no way to get around it. Now, what you're going to do here with Ghost is you're going to drop that middle one, that pumpkin, the big pumpkin, on Headley. You want to get vulnerable on Headley. If you get vulnerable on Headley, then what you're going to do is Garmadon stomp him. So switch over to Headley, a stomp. It's a crit hit. You see the whole team gets speed up, offense up, critical damage up. So that's what you want to do. That's how you get Garmadon, that stomp. He spreads it to the entire team. That is his passive ability, and that's how you use that. Then you just finish off Headley. Basically from here, you're just going to finish off this level pretty much using basics, except for Wu and Majisto. You're going to keep using their specials because you want to keep spreading enchantment around. You see that right now NOOCH has a problem. Lloyd has no enchantment. We had 5 stacks on, who was it, on Ghost or Wu. Let's see here. We got 5 stacks on Majisto, 4 on Ghost, several on Garmadon, none on Wu or Lloyd. And that's where we got to keep. There's 1. Now we have 1 on Wu, 5 on the other 3, and none on Lloyd. So we got to keep using those magical heroes' special abilities, because that's where we get our chances to stack up some enchantment on our heroes. And Lloyd needs some enchantment going into that second round, especially because he's our tank. We need him to have enchantment so he can't die. We also would like him to have counterattack. So if he has enchantment, he has a chance to counterattack. If he has Wu's special, he can also counterattack. Right here, we're going to the second level. We have no enchantment on Wu or Lloyd, which is not a great way to go in. But this is the first time. NOOCH walked in, did this the first time this morning. We were able to get the buff block on Highwayman, which allowed us to knock him out early here. And there we go. We got a stack of enchantment on Lloyd, so we feel free to tank with him. NOOCH has done these 2 levels. They're the same. 2H3 and 2-3 are the exact same level. It's the exact same characters, exact same fight. There's nothing different about it except that 2H3 costs more because it's got the DigiJ tiles on there. So it's the exact same fight both times. NOOCH has done this fight 6 times and 2 fails. The first one was the very first try when didn't really know how to do it. Then after that, there's been 1 more fail in the next 5. 1 bronze and 3 golds. So you should be able to gold this within a couple of tries on 2H3 and then go to 2-3 and get the gold trophy there as well. So here we are again. We've got Lloyd taunting. Now we're going to try and go with basics because we want to save all of our specials except for, again, Majisto. And well, there we just use a basic with Majisto anyway because we do have in stacks of enchantment on everybody. So NOOCH is a little more comfortable using those basics until we get to this round. Now here's your challenge on this final level. You need to get Majisto and Willa out. They need to go. They are the magical heroes on the other team. They are the ones that when they use their specials, they're going to keep stacking enchantment on that team and making them impossible to kill. But the problem is that if Ghost is alive, when another hero goes below 50% health, he's going to taunt, or excuse me, he's going to stealth everyone on that team. So you have to kill Ghost first. He's got to be the first target. And if you get Ghost out of there, here we're going to try Ghost's ultimate on Ghost. We're going to use our Ghost's ultimate on Ghost, hope for a little bonus damage, and get him knocked out right here. I think we knock him out, actually. It's kind of nice. So that's why those stacks of enchantment help, too, to get you some bonus damage on this hit, and kaboom, 9,000 on a non-crit hit, and you can see that my Ghost, NOOCH's Ghost, used his enchantment, so got bonus damage there, and knocked Ghost out of the way. Now we are free to go after Willa and Majisto. We want to get to them before people are taunting, right? We got to get to them before we get taunts from Jester. Oh, see, okay. Back up a second, NOOCH. We were able to get ability blocks on everybody from Master Wu. So if you save Wu's ultimate to that second level, you get those ability blocks out there. Now you cannot, Jester and Barnabas and King, I can never remember his name. The Brutus. Thank you. Thank you, NOOCH. You're welcome, NOOCH. So they cannot taunt or put taunt on somebody else because they can't use their specials. And use that opportunity. We just knocked out Willa. Now we got to get Majisto out of there. And if Willa and Majisto are gone, this team is just a team that you pick off. They're not going to have any damage left. They're just going to sit there and taunt and think they can taunt all day, but they can't because they don't have enchantment. And they're not going to get any more enchantment if Willa and Majisto are gone because the only way for them to get enchantment after the beginning of the battle is on those special abilities from Willa and Majisto. The only 2 times you can get enchantment with Majisto's Tower are at the beginning of the battle. You've got chances, you got like 40% chance times 3 for each character, something like that if you're maxed out. And then every time a magical hero uses a special, you have a chance to get stacks of enchantment. So that's going to be Majisto and Willa. That's really the basic strategy, guys. Keep using your Majisto and Wu specials until you feel comfortable at the end. Before you want to try to have everything saved going this last level if you can. So you want to get those stacks of enchantment on everybody before you come into this level. If you got that, maybe then you feel free to let off the gas a little bit with Wu and Majisto on your team like NOOCH did and use a couple of basics at the end so that you roll into this level, especially with Wu's ultimate. You saw Wu's ultimate put all those blocks out there and these guys could not taunt and we were able to get Ghost killed quickly and then knock Willa out too. And this is by no means is this going perfectly. If this was going perfectly, we'd already have Majisto out of the way. We'd be cruising. We might probably already be done at this point. So this is not a perfect battle by any means. NOOCH is looking at that heal on Lloyd, but Lloyd has buff block, so he's not going to get the counter attack. So we kind of roll back to it and see what we're going to do. We put the, what do? Did we heal Garment on there? I'm not even sure. Whatever. You guys can watch it back and see what NOOCH did. It's not a seriously difficult strategy. You just got to kind of get it right and figure out how to use it. For those of you who are using this team in Arena, this should be really easy for you. You should have the team already built, already ready to go, and right out of the gate and get this done. And you can see we are this close. We're this close to getting Majisto out, and then we'll just finish off the other 3 and move on. Although our Majisto is dangerously low on health, so he's kind of in danger of dying here. And then Naya just healed up their Majisto. That's pretty obnoxious. But watch this special. Oh, no, we got a taunt for Barnabas. NOOCH isn't even watching. Well, now NOOCH is kind of seeing an opportunity to get rid of Barnabas, right? Now we go back to Majisto. double deal on him, and stomp and gone. And now we're just cruising on the home stretch. As long as we can keep our Majisto alive. There we use his ultimate, trying to get some stacks up so he can not die. And we did not get a stack still. We're still hoping for a stack, or hoping for them not to attack him. There's a lot of stressful moments, guys. If you watch NOOCH's video on the final node, man, Lloyd at one point was down to a sliver of health, and I think we also had trouble with Wu in that one too. So you get a lot of challenging moments in these. This is a really well-built event and really challenges your characters to perform. And there we got a heal, so now we're feeling pretty safe with our guys because there's not a lot of damage coming our way from Naya and Brutus. And finish it off. That's it, guys. This is how you finish 2.H3 and 2.3. It's the same both times. If you can use that magical Majisto Tower team with Ghost, you should be able to clear it if you follow the strategy as your map. That's all we got, guys. While you're executing this, let NOOCH know how it goes down in the comments. And as always, remember, NOOCH too good. Of course, you enjoyed laying witness to this video. Subscribe here on Lord Vader. Watch another video over here. Remember, NOOCH too good.